In this short video, we're going to learn how to memorize the unit circle. So I'm assuming at this point that you've already watched my video on how to derive the unit circle. So we talked about the conceptual idea. Where do all these purple degree measures come from? Where do all these green radian measures come from? And where do all these ordered pairs come from? But there's a nice little trick that will help you memorize these ordered pairs that are on the outside. So here it is. So what we've learned, if you look back, I'll actually bounce back to the previous slide, is you notice that every single value has a denominator of 2, right? All these values have a denominator of 2, with the exception of your, 0, 1, -1, 0, etc., right? But all the ones that are hard to remember have a denominator of 2. So let's just put that real quick. So I'm going to put everything over 2. Easy enough. Now, here's the trick. All the numerators, you're going to put square roots on them. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You just count 1, 2, 3 up, and then 1, 2, 3 down. Now, what you can do now is we know that for this value and this value, the square root of 1 is just 1, right? So I can erase my little radical, and I can erase my little radical. But there you have it. So that's how you do the first quadrant, and then you can kind of assume from there, okay, if I have my first quadrant, how can I do the other quadrants? Can I do them just as fast? And hopefully you can. So I want you to try to do the rest of the quadrants, and see if you can do it on your own. And you can see right here, I walked through this first quadrant for you, but then you can see we follow the same pattern over here. We've got all of our denominators at 2, and it just goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Down here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. After that, all you have to remember is where the negative signs go for which quadrant. Obviously, in the second quadrant, you got negative x, positive y. In the third quadrant, they're both negative. And the fourth quadrant, your x is positive, but your y is negative.